greetings and welcome to another Proverb with the President out of Proverbs 20. We're in verse 17 today. Food gained by fraud tastes sweet, but one ends up with a mouth full of gravel. As soon as I read this proverb, I knew I wanted to feature it in Proverbs with the President. I tried to think of if I'd ever had a mouthful of gravel before, and I don't think so. So I'm not speaking from experience, but the picture is powerful and clear. Sometimes the things we desire the most, the things that we think are going to finally bring us satisfaction, the things we're willing to sacrifice our integrity for, those things, once acquired, well, they end up being as satisfying as a mouthful of gravel. Fraud, as you likely know, is a legal term. A quick internet search produces a definition such as fraud is an intentional deceptive action designed to provide the perpetrator with an unlawful gain or deny a right to a victim. The Hebrew word used for fraud in the Old Testament actually has a very similar meaning, although it expands it slightly, even includes scenarios such as maybe unfair pricing or some type of monetary deception. I was thinking it might be helpful if people we were dealing with and they were acting in a fraudulent manner, wouldn't it be helpful if we could tell because they ended up with a mouthful of gravel? Just imagine how helpful that would be if we could just ask them at the end, could you open your mouth, please? I want to see if you have rocks in your mouth. Might be helpful, but I think the biggest question here is, how are our business practices? May we, as a result of our business practices, not end up with a mouthful of gravel. Thank you for spending a moment with me in the Proverbs.